guess who it is, and guess where I am. Jump right into this video. I tried to organize it so it's not like showing you 10 different things at different times, so I kind of laid it out. I'm not going to show you because it's a mess, but it's organized as it can be for being a Goodwill bin haul. Yes, it's funny. I was hand holding a lady that was there. The employees were kind of explaining to her how it worked. She'd never been. So the first time we went back, she's like, oh, what does that mean? And when they tell everybody to go to the front so they can switch the bins. And I told her, and then we stood there and we yapped for a few minutes, and I gave her some ideas. And then whenever anybody else, I saw one lady had, you know, those rugs now that they're washable. They're not real thick, but they're, you know, pretty decent size. A lady had one in her basket, and I said, oh, is that one of those washable rugs? I said, and she said, oh yeah. And she's like, I've never had one. Do they wash up nice? And I said, oh, I've never had one either. And she's like, it's really heavy. I don't think I'm going to get it. And I said, if you go up front, when you go to check out, say, this rug's really heavy. Can you just tell me what it would be for a price? Because they'll do that. She's like, really? And I said, yes. So, I'm wearing my long sleeves today. It's extremely cold. I went out, went grocery shopping. What a chore. I said, I'm going to go grocery shopping, but I'm going to go buy the bins first. So by the time I got home, got everything put away, I always hard-boiled our old eggs. I have like this whole routine of things I got to cut up. So I just finally got in here. It's like almost 5 o'clock. We're making homemade pizza tonight for dinner. So that's an easy peasy kind of meal. So wow. I'm going to be dropping stuff in bags. I probably will be doing a video soon of how I make what I'm putting in the mystery bags currently with the things that I'm finding now. So you might want to stay tuned for that if you're interested, and just to see how I prep them and how I display them. So I might be doing that soon. Whew. But today, I always say I spend 2 hours and 20 something dollars. Today I spent 30. And I was there probably, I don't know, close to 2 hours. I was talking to a really nice lady there. I directed her to the channel. I don't know if she'll remember me, but we were yapping and laughing and, you know, being silly. And she kept saying, she's like, oh, I gotta go. And then a few minutes later, I'm like, you're still here? Anywho, let's jump right in and show you what I got. I'm going to show you 3 items that I got that I'm going to be selling on eBay that are not, you know, mystery bag related. Been putting up these videos for a little while, and you guys are saying that you like them, so I will keep them coming. I'm also going to be getting my GoPro out and dusting it off. I might need a little help with my daughter and my husband to help me to how I'm going to put that in my videos, into my editing program. But yeah, I want to do some ride-alongs, just regular thrifting, and some ride-alongs at the Goodwill bins. So let's jump right in. So the first 2 items I saw, I knew what they were right away, and I got 2 of these. So can you think you know what that is? So it's not a lockable one, but it's still got the little thing in there. This is a padded bag for a gun. So whether you agree or disagree or believe or not, that's not what I'm here about. I'm here just to show you what I bought. So I'm imagining these will probably go for probably 15 bucks each on eBay. So right there, that pays for everything. Yay! Another item that I found, this is funny because when I picked it up, I'm like, there's not a lot of information on this, but it is a full big bundle of Bernat yarn, and it's baby blanket frosting. So I don't know if it, you know, usually they got like, you know, what needles to use, and on the back of the paper it gives you like, I keep thinking recipe, a pattern. Yes, a pattern. So yeah, I'll probably put that, of course, on eBay. A couple other things that are not gonna go in the bins is I got this container. This it was $4.99 on clearance, I think at Marshall's or something, and it just says utensils. So I'll put this by my kitchen stuff in my booth. I'll probably put $7, $8 on it. It should do fine. I got a this has 111 on it, so this was at a store, it's looking green. It's kind of a mossy green, and this will be great for my Lucky Bamboo. So again, I just took a batch of Lucky Bamboo out. I only had 3 left, so I whipped up, I think, 6 and took them out to the store yesterday. And then I think this is the only, you gotta, if you're gonna save time, I should do a video. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna do a video on what you need to know before you go to a bin, the outlet store. So I got this one. This was evidently for somebody's wedding. It was for Daniel and Elena, August 29th, 1992. Y'all still together? So yeah, it was this little trinket dish. It had like potpourri in it, and then, very, very 90s. Had a, like a little mesh thing with a little tie on it. They were kind of like, oh, that squeaked. Just like a little token kind of thing. So, is it 82 or 92? Now I gotta know. 92. So they were only married 3 years after me and Mr. Pudgy Picker. So there's that. Isn't that adorable? So there's that. Okay, I think, let's not break it. So next things I'm going to show you, this was in a bag with another one just like it, but the other one had been opened. It's this Mr. and Mrs. It's a little cross stitch kit, counted cross stitch. It's got the frame and of course the thread. Isn't that adorable? So I'll look on eBay and see where that's going. What else? I just want to show you the stuff that's mainly going to eBay. Oh, I looked through this and I'm pretty sure they're all here. I do really well selling note cards and stationery, vintage and otherwise, and this is Jane Austen novel note cards. So a really nice heavy box. Some of these nice heavier boxed ones, if you look on the back, some of them actually, I have an itch on my foot, actually come from museums. So if you ever see the ones that are museum quality or they're from a museum, pick them up because they sell. And I think that's it. Everything else is bin related. So, you help people. People kind of help each other at the bins. At least this one, the Akron and Canton, the one down there, holy cow. Somebody would slash your throat before they would help you find anything. I found some big G.I. Joe dolls. I don't care nothing about toys. And it was the kind where his hair, he had little fuzzy hair. So I know it was older. It had a pull string, that he said something. And some of his clothes were off. Some of them were in the bin. There was boots. There was helmets. There was, fatigues, everything. So I was looking, and I don't care nothing about it. And I know they're worth money, but I don't know. If I don't have a passion for something, I just don't want to sell it. I know that's dumb. But anyway, nobody else was in the bin looking. So there were some other people, and I said, hey, there's some vintage G.I. Joe stuff over here if anybody's interested. And nobody came over. So I was digging through, and I thought, well, I will at least sell his weapon. So somebody came over and finally was picking them up. But I did manage to pick up 2 of his guns. These I will look up and see what they go for. If they don't go for much or it's not worth selling online, then these will go in my men grab bag. So I'm going to put those by my eBay stuff. Oh, and I found a little baby gun. So there's that. I don't know, we got a gun theme going on today. So some more of the men's items. It's funny because sometimes if people find an old photograph, there's like a little wooden, so you don't bump your card against the wall. People will set stuff there if they think it's cool, but they're not going to take it. So that's where I found these 2 little spiders. So that's for the men's bag. I also did find some more G.I. Joe, but these are the little action figures. I know they're not as old. I don't know if they're worth anything either, but we have him. And then we have him. Look at that goatee. Look at that. We have this guy who looks like he's, I don't know, ready to jump or something. I don't know what that is. There's this guy. I think he's saluting. And then this guy. So these, again, oh, there's one more. These will go in my men's grab bags. Who says you can't like toys at any age? I also found, they weren't in a container and they were kind of strewn about, but these are vintage plastic cowboys and Indians. I know it's not politically correct to say that anymore, but I got this one, and I got a horse, and then I got a guy on a horse, and then I got an army guy. I know we're cowboys, Indians, and then I always think of the little green men on Toy Story. Okay, so those, you go in the men's. This guy's really cute, and I'm sure some guy will just have him hanging out on his monitor. Look at him, isn't he adorable? So I saw another one, but he was missing his head, so I made the choice to leave him where he lies. I found a couple of, again, Army. So I got this tank, this car, and again, this little, whatchamacallit, does it light up? I think you pull it back and then let it go. But these, again, more toys for the guys. I don't know. It's hard to find stuff for guys. You just don't know what they like. And then if something's sports, they may not like sports. But girls, I don't know. We kind of like frilly, fussy, fun things, So I managed to pick up 6 golf balls. And let me ask you guys, if any of you golf or any of you have a husband that golfs, there was some ones that looked like regular golf balls, same size, everything, and they were yellow. I know they come in different colors, but these were they were hard, but they were rubberized. Do they use those for practice or something? I'm always looking to learn new information. So I didn't get those because I thought, is this a toy or a training thing? I don't know. Speaking of golf, I found these little place markers. I know what they are. And some golf tees. So those are all in a bag, so those will go with, probably I'll put a golf ball in with them. Oh, I saw this too. I think that's one of the Angry Birds. The Next Generation, he's a little pig. Oh, I thought that was cute. Okay, you know what? Dinosaurs never disappoint. I found more dinosaurs. So let me go through those real quick. We have him. And him, and I don't know, her, and this one. And you can tell these are older. I like the curly tail on here. I don't think it's historically accurate, but it's a curly tail. And a Triceratops, and either, I don't know what those are. I just don't know. There's that one. And that one, Stegosaurus, I think is what that is. I like these little armored ones. I had one like this in the other haul. I think it was yellow. Boy, a T-Rex, and boy, are his arms tiny. I don't know. There's that. There's that. You know what's funny? And I'll say something crazy, but in that one. In nature, when nature, doesn't cut you a break and put you at a disadvantage or something, it gives you something else. A big T-Rex is big and has big teeth, but it's got a little arm. I think it's the same with people, Whew, just guy stuff. Does anybody remember Woolly Willy? It's just a little teeny one. I was so happy to find stuff like this because this is stuff from your childhood. It's vintage or vintage-esque in what it is, and it will fit inside of one of my little grab bags. Found some more of the little stuff. I don't know if this miniature stuff. So we got a little doll. It's not a Stanley cup. And this is like a little, I don't know, it's got little sections in it, like a little lunch thing. Oops, those will go in the ladies. Let's see. This, I don't know if it even works, but it says it's from Claire's Boutique. They do all the costume jewelry and such. And I think it's, I don't know if it's just a container for earbuds. No, it says it's compatible with Apple AirPods. So, cheapy one. I'll just throw that into the ladies one. I saw this and I thought, oh, that's a cute little stretchy bracelet. And it's got Mickey Mouse's on it. So, put that in the ladies. Speaking of Mickey Mouse, we have a hair clip. I'm making sure I'm throwing these in the right one. I have this little bunny. I have a similar little animal on my keychain because then I don't lose it because it's such a big thing. So there's that. More guy things. I got 2 of these. These are floatable sunglass cords. So if you're on a boat or something and you stick it to your head. And it's those weird, it's like a tube, but it's squishy. I don't know. So there's those. I found some, you know, I've never watched Napoleon Dynamite. I think it's more of a 90s, growing up in the 90s kind of thing rather than me in the 80s. But I got these what do you call them? What are they called? Wristbands. You know, when we used to sweat in the 70s, we wear these, we'd wear them around our head. And this is, dang. So that the guy's one. This is kind of cool. You know, I don't know if it's too big for my packaging that I use, but it's one of these grow creatures. So, yeah, put them in your bathtub and see. My kids used to put stuff in water, and oh my gosh, and they would get so mad when it didn't do something. So, thanks, whoever manufactures those. There's also this that says Crystal Growing. It's got like a little book and stuff in there, so I don't know. But I'll put that in guys thing, who knows. I found some pens. Funny enough, I took a whole bunch of stickers off. The old antique mall where I used to be, I was there for 17 years. Somebody evidently, because on the tag it has the name of the place, a whole bunch of stuff like, I'm done. But it was all like cheapy stuff. I don't know. So we have these cheapy pen sets. I mean, stuff I can give away, but I would never sell that in my space, even though I do sell modern items. As much as that's a problem for some people. Don't get me started. What else? Oh, let me see. Let's see. Now, I was picking up Barbie dolls, not because I sell Barbie dolls, and they weren't old Barbie dolls, but they had clothes on. So during one of the switch out times for the carts, I went and sat down and I stripped them all. I have sold, I just sold a lot that I found at a thrift store. I sold it for like $25. These are newer ones. Some of those were vintage, but these have a lot of cool clothes in them. So I don't know, maybe I'll hang on to them. Maybe I'll wait and see if I can get some more, because you certainly never find them in thrift stores. So I don't know if they just had the doll for sale and nobody wanted to buy the whole doll with the clothes. So in the bins, you can get away with taking off clothes, opening up boxes. You could do all that there. So that was another thing I told the new lady, because she's like, really? I'm like, yeah. Let's see. I got, remember back in the day, this is a newer issue, of course, but I didn't even know they still made these. Do they still make them? I thought it was pretty funny. Me and Mr. Pudgy Picker used to watch them, or, you know, read these back in the day. My brothers, who were older than me, I have 3 brothers that are older than I am, and they had them. But I was, you know, if you're a kid, if you're young enough, you're like, woo, but you look at it and you go, I don't understand any of this. So I'm just going to give that one to Mr. Pudgy Picker. I'll look and see if it's worth anything. But I got some stickers. There were a lot of stickers there, so I was grabbing them. And these ones, these are cheapy dollar store ones. These had $2.99 on them from the old mall I used to be at. That's why you don't have a booth anymore. Anywho, one is, well, this one says Christmas stickers, so I guess I could put this with, in my Christmas mystery bags. Let me just show you what they are. I see my doggies. Mr. Pudgy Picker just slipped them out. So yeah, that's all they are. So maybe I'll just tear off a sheet and throw it in. I'm going to put those over there because I just have the men's bag and the women's bag. I don't have the Christmas stuff out. I have fall stickers, so I have winter and fall. And this is another one that was had the sticker on it from the other place. I mean, I'll buy these if they're cheap, but I wouldn't, never mind. Never mind. That's Christmas. This one is fall. I'll just throw it in there. Now, when I saw this, I was like, now, if you're from the 80s, you remember scratch and sniff stickers, don't ya? Yes, I remember them too. So I saw this and I was like, oh, scratch and sniff stickers. They're dogs. Like, and then I looked at the bottom and it says chocolate Labradors. So I don't know if these still smell, but I thought that was pretty cute. So I may just put these in one of my things. But I remember they used to have like all kinds of food, and then they had gross ones like vomit and poop. And, excuse me, pardon me. And then what was the other ones? Oh, the foods, the fruits, and one of the ones I liked was the like hot buttered popcorn. Oh, so cool. Anyway, I found a couple of these last time. I found 2 more. These are very cute. These would be great. In fact, I might put a scrubby in it and just kind of tape it in and sell it as a scrubby holder. Because I have one of these very similar. I think it's the stainless steel that is has my scrubbies in them. So why not? So I'll put those. Those will go in the booth by themselves. Found some napkins. I don't know, I kind of been toying with decoupaging. I have something, I have a mannequin downstairs. It's like 2 feet tall, has a wood finial top, and then the stand, and then the body is just plain paper mache. So I think if I just do it, it'll be like, wee, this is fun. Okay, I'm done. So I think I might do that with this. So put that over there. I found a toy from a restaurant, still in the package. Sweethearts, it says girl power. I guess you open it up. And I'm going, ladies. She's actually dancing. I saw this. And look, it's mini. But it's a winter one, so this will probably, look at her. So I think I might go ahead and put that in my winter stuff. Oh, another one. Oh, yeah, this guy. When my daughter was little, she used to call him Dad, the Christmas guy. Okay, what else? These are really cool. Now, brass sells really well, like figurines and other things, but I don't know if these will. There was 2 of them. They're still in the packaging. They are very pretty, very clean. They have a dragon on them. So I might just hang these by my my Asian shelf where I have my, I have some real pretty figurines, and then I have, what else? My incense, and I have incense holders, and I have like a little, just small jade tree plant. So these will look really, really nice. So, like I said, I got 2 of those. So I'll do a little research on these. I don't know. I'm sure there's a company sticker on there, but it's after 5 and my eyeballs are like, nah. Sorry. There's the other one. So that's, ooh, those. Ooh, that was loud. These, you ever see the old plastic bins that you get cookies and animal crackers and stuff in, and then you clean them out, and then you put other things in them? I found one that was full of these old letters. I mean, this is a lot, so whenever I find an empty bag, I kind of just toss it in my cart, and then if I find something that I'm taking out of something else, then I got them. I might just bag those up and sell them at the store. Another thing I'm going to put on eBay, and it's funny because who would ever think that some of these things would sell? But this is A.W. Faber and Castell erasers. They also did a lot of old pens, pencils, grease pens, etc. These are long erasers that you would probably use, I don't know, professionally. And let me see how many are in here, because I think there's a couple missing. There's, oh yeah, there's probably just 1 or 2 missing. So these will sell, and people want the vintagey stuff. I know somebody who found like a whole bin of vintage pens and markers, and people bought them up. It's crazy. I'll fight with the bangs today. Okay, so I found an absolute ton of pumpkins, and I passed most of them up, even though these are from the dollar spot. I love the color, and they're like felted. So I got this gray one, the orange one, and a white one. Aren't they adorable? So I will probably just hang on to those and go ahead and throw them in with my winter stuff. They're super, super, super light, so, you know, they cost me barely anything. I found some kits, and when they're taped and I can hear them in there, it makes me feel confident. This is a mini building blocks bat. So have you ever seen such a thing? So it's in there, and the top is taped with the original tape. So it says, oh, I don't know, hang on, it's got the store. Eastern National. I have no idea. So this I'm probably going to look up. It probably ain't worth anything. So again, it'll go in my men's grab bag. I got this little soap rest still in the package, so I will put that in the lady stuff. I do buy and resell soap rests because I sell a lot of soap in my booth. So I get the ones that are just like the wood slats, and they do really well. What else? Oh, speaking of kits, I've never seen these before. It says collect all 6, but sadly I only have 3. I don't even know. Oh, it says Wendy's. Look at that. So were these in the kit? I haven't had little kids, and I haven't bought kid meals in a very long time. See, in the corner where my finger is? Yeah, look at that. So that's pretty cool. So it's either a scorpion or a bracelet. And then there's this one. And there's the back. And then this one. Or that one. And they're all still sealed. They have the little Ziploc, which you tear off the top, and they're still sealed. So I might just put those in the men's stuff, since I'm always looking for men's stuff anyhow. Let's see. I want to hurry up and do this because you guys are probably falling asleep at 27 minutes and 13 seconds. I got some peel and stick magnetic tape. These are always good. Sometimes in the bins I'll find things in the magnets, the glue's old and they fall off. This is very handy to have. You just never know when you'll need that. Let's see. I got three different lanyards. This one says Kappa, K-A-P-P-A. This one says John Carroll University. And then this one, I don't know. It looks like a G or an S or something on it. I don't know. S for Skechers, maybe? Again, those will go in the men's stuff. What else? This was in a plastic bag, and I was like, oh, I think that's a couple of mailing bags. I could use those. No, it's not. And whatever this is for, it's thin plastic, almost like, you know, maybe it is. But I'm thinking, oh, it's a tablecloth. No. What is this? What is this? This is all it is. That's all it is. So I may cut it up and use it as like wrapping paper in my kit things or in my my mystery bags. So I'm just gonna do that with it. I don't know. I don't know what this is either. I don't know if it's like, you know, it feels like it's wired, so you take it out, it's gonna pop open. But I have no earthly idea what that is. But I ain't gonna open it because it'll never fit back in there. I found that a wine opener. So I go. I think it's got a knife in there too. I gotta be careful about that. We're not allowed to sell knives unless people are a certain age. I found lots of bells. These are old. Little ones. This again will go in my winter Christmas bags. We got these. These are official jingle bells. And then this one is Maker's Holiday. 30 ornaments. So these have strings on them. So I may just take them off of there and just put them in the Christmas ones, grab bags, mystery bags. You know what I mean. I saw this and thought, I was pretty sure I knew what it was. So it's, say hello. Oh, look, it's me and me and me. Look at that. Anywho, I'm very easily entertained. So that'll go in the ladies' bins. I saw this. I thought maybe it was just like a change purse. It still has the tags, clearance, 7 something. Pier 1, well, that's why. And you open it up, and it's got a manicure set. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't mind putting new stuff in my mystery bags, but I try and get at least 2 small vintage items in there because I want to stay in the spirit of, the old stuff. So there's that. This lady was the one I was talking to, and we were looking at it, and she called her son. Could you use this? Okay. Well, he said he'd use it if I got it, but he could just tell me. So she gave it to me. I don't think it's worth much. But again, grab bag item. I have a bag of snowmen. They're so cute. I love how they got these little button earmuffs. Aren't they adorable? They're kind of squishy, but they don't have a... Maybe if I take and do like a little piece of, like hemp twine or something, I could make ornaments out of these, but there's a whole bunch of them. So there's what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. Nice. I like snowmen. There's that. I guess this is string, so it could be considered garland, but the trucks are... I think they're wood, and then they have the tree in the back, so that was cute. This is Time and True, $4.88. Small earrings, never opened. Yeah, $4.88 is the price. So this is Time and True, so that's Walmart. So, ladies' bag. I mean, if you're a guy and you want to wear earrings, that's fine too. I don't care. I don't judge. You do you. I found this very pretty. I think it might be vintagey. Fan. I have 3 fans now too, with those 2 brass ones, but there's what it looks like. So I don't know. I do have I bought a whole lot of fans at a, what do you call it? At a auction. So I still have a little cup with some of those in it, so maybe I will put that. Found some llama stickers. Of course, this is Temu packaging. I know. So I'll just throw those in the ladies' stuff. Have a couple of, these little ornaments too. There was 1, 2, 3 of this that says, "You melt my heart." They are wood. And then this one says, "Merry Christmas." So again, those will be the Christmas stuff. Can you believe all this fit in one bag? Goodness. I put a couple in some of the guy ones, so don't know. I found 2 pennies. I found like 3 or it was $1. $1 is the most I found. So I saw this, and the lady I was talking to looked at them, and she goes, "Oh, here, you want to take these? They might be worth money." And I'm thinking, no, they're not. But again, they are used stamps. And thank you, Hunter, for collecting these for me. So yeah, so I'll put maybe 5 of them in a little Ziploc bag, and it'll go on the men's items. It's nice to find guy stuff. It's hard. I found 4 pearl necklaces. They do appear to be kind of old, so I will do a little bit of looking at them real close with my jeweler's loop. So there's these. And no, I'm not going to stand here and rub them on my teeth. I don't even know how real that is. These look almost identical. One's a little bit longer. Oh, they're so pretty. And then there's this one. So it has the clip where it goes in and then it snaps. And then there's this one here. And then this one, I can tell from the clasp looks old. It's got a little hang tag, so I will look it up. But this one's like a darker color, and then they get bigger as they go down to the bottom. So I'll look those up. If they're not worth much, then in the bins they go. I got a stocking. I got this key ring. It says wanted. Hang on. A job that will allow me to be creative, unrestricted, inspired, happy, productive, and filthy rich. Yes, we're all looking for that. And then I got one that's a doggy paw. It's pretty heavy too. So, ho, ho, ho. Or O, depending on which direction you look, that'll go in there. I saw this little guy. I thought he was cute with his little wiggly antennas. I did get some other, I think this one's an ornament, yeah. So he was in a bigger box, so I took him out because that weighs and I ain't gonna bother. This little bisque snowman, I think he says a Nesco, and he's not beat up either. And then these evidently go to some kind of village or whatever. We have a kid in a snowball fight, and then that guy carrying a package, or a couple of packages. They're bisque, you know, that unglazed, you know, pottery that I don't like. This is really pretty. I opened it up, looked at it. It's like a what do you call it? It's like a sea glass, and then on the metal on the bottom. So that one's in there. This one I open up, make sure it's a little Enesco Precious Moments. She has roller skates on. This one is, he's a little snowman ornament. I'll look those up. I always do that first. And then this bag I thought was cool. And then when I got home and I looked at them, I said, these are really cool. These are, I thought they were Christmas, but he is a little firefighter because he has a Dalmatian and he has an axe. And it's like a little wooden block he's on. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Oops, somebody's missing a dog. Somebody lost your dog. Oh, here he is. There, so I'll stick him back on there. I'll glue him on, but I'll put him back in the bag so I don't lose it. Yeah, I thought those were like a Christmas thing, but they are not. So I'll clean those up, and I will glue the dog back on, and then maybe I'll just, I don't know, I'll see if they're worth anything on eBay, or I'll just stick them in my booth. What else? What else? What else? What else? Now, these are cool. Now, if you go in 37 minutes, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't go any quicker. If you want to speed me up, you can go down to the bottom and then click, and then you could put me at like 1.25. But I kind of talk fast, so it may not help you at all. So, if there are boxes of games, I don't know why you do it with puzzles, but games and cards and all kinds of different things, you can open those up and take what's inside. And if somebody's mad because you did that, oh well, you didn't get there first. So I opened up a Monopoly because I wanted to see if the houses were not plastic, if they were the wood ones, because I like collecting those. But no, there wasn't any dice. There was a whole lot of stuff missing, so I didn't feel so bad, even though I told you it's okay to do it. So in there, I got several of these, of course, you know, the cards. And then I got, let's see, I got some money, because why not? And then I got several of the cards, which are cool. So I'm going to put a couple of these, 1 or 2, or maybe 1 in the dice or whatever. So, and there is, you know, bank error in your favor. Collect $200. You pay community hospital because you had 3 babies. Yeah, we all remember those. So I got a little stack of those in the orange and the yellow. And then I got some money. And then there was a memory box, like an original memory with the, you know, with the little cards. And it was open and it was spilled in the bottom of the bin. So I grabbed some of those. So there's just some of these, like owls and birds and flowers and roller skates and bugs, and yeah. So I thought that would be cute to put a couple of those in games too. Then I found this at the bottom of a bin and saw that it was one of those fold-out games. This is the Monopoly money from a small mini game. Look how little, and it's still sealed. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I was looking around to see other stuff in there, but it was obliterated. So, you know, you can't save everything. So I picked that up too. Oh, last thing, I got some of the cheapy stick-on bows because I'm using more plain bags for the mystery bags, the Christmas ones. So I kind of write on them and do little candy canes. I'm no artist, but I try. And I thought that would be good to maybe just stick a bow on there, make it a little more fancy. So what I'm using is I use paper bags and then I put them inside of a poly bag and then I tape it up. And I even have to put on there, please do not open. Okay, so that's it. That is all. Good gracious. So that was $30 worth of stuff from the bins. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Have you ever been to one? Did you know some of the things I've told you? Do you think I should do a video of like the newbie here? Let me take you by the hand and show you how to go to the bins. I know some people are like, oh, I don't know. It just looked kind of confusing, so I didn't go. So, you know, I've done one. I did one a couple years, several years ago about how to go to auctions, and because people can find those very intimidating too, but we'll see. So let me know if you think that's a good idea that I do the you know, being new at the bins. I think that's a good idea. Everybody's looking for ideas. If you don't know, you look. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you spending time with me and listening to me talk. I need a drink. I'm dry. And it's 5:30, so I'm going to go start making pizza because I have to do mushrooms and onions. Yum, yum, yum. So I think my husband is doing, we have a little bit of leftover pulled pork, and I think he's going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce. Doesn't that sound good? Anywho, so that's what I'm going to do and relax the rest of the evening. I will see you guys next time. And until then, even if you're going to go out picking, you know, go look at the bins. It's fun and happy picking. Bye.